My goodness. I hate cockroaches. Like you have no idea. You think you've seen fear? No. No, you have not, my friend. Not until you have one of these six-legged nightmares flapping their disgusting paper-thin wings directly at your face. Look at its creepy little legs, those twitchy stick-like horrors with hairs sprouting out like some cursed toothbrush. Look at the large, beady, soulless eyes staring at you like it's plotting something. The texture of its body? Don't even get me started. It's like leathery plastic dipped in filth. And the color. Look, I'm not a racist, okay? But its color is literally garbage brown. A color that screams dookie. A very nasty dookie. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why cockroaches are the sworn enemy of every mother alive. And unfortunately, a gourmet snack for whatever creepy thing in the food chain thinks this is a fine cuisine. Now, unlike some of you brave souls, I am deathly afraid of these little buggers. Yes, deathly. These things could be in the Guinness World Records for most likely to make me scream like a horror movie extra. I can tolerate them in the same room now, but only if they're way over there, on the opposite side of the room, frozen in place like a cursed statue. If they're not moving, we have an uneasy truce. But the moment, and I mean the moment, one of them twitches, stretches an antenna, or God forbid, takes flight. Yeah, that's me. Every time. But my hatred isn't just because they're scary to look at. Oh no. They are terrifying on a microscopic level too. These little disease delivery trucks live in dumpsters, sewers, garbage bins, basically any place you'd rather not breathe in. They carry bacteria, viruses, pathogens, and a buffet of illnesses that no human wants to order. And the way they move, that scuttling sound, those twitching antennas that seem to think for themselves, 6 legs, each with tiny protruding hairs, like they're wearing fur coats made of nightmares. And their underbelly? Yeah, don't even get me started, and you don't look at it too. You'll regret it. And the worst part? Decapitation doesn't even kill them. Their brain could be on the floor, and their bodies still running around like some unholy wind-up toy from hell. Now you might be asking, why am I so afraid of them? Well, allow me to share the 3 cursed events that forged my eternal vendetta against these little buggers. Picture me as a kid. Just a normal, boring day. This was back before smartphones took over the world. All we had was TV, and one day, my country's version of Spider-Man called Gagamboy comes on. Fun movie, right? Wrong. One scene in that film scarred me for life. The antagonist's origin story? Basically, a cockroach falls into some guy's beer, he drinks it, and he becomes the villain. At the time, little me was like, funny. Now, the older me, horrified. Like, horrified. Because suddenly, I realized this could happen. If I'm not looking and I'm just randomly cooking, there's gonna be some cockroach that randomly falls into the pot. I'm dead. Like, I have no words. It was December. I was in elementary school. A storm was raging, blackout every night, heavy rain pounding outside. Back then, I actually liked it. The house was lit only by candles and our emergency light, so it felt cozy. I was in the living room, just minding my own business, playing with my shadow while my parents sat at the dining table. Suddenly, I saw it. Something dark crawling along the wall. My brain registered it instantly. Before I could react, it flew straight at me. I swatted it, but in my panic, I swatted it into my own shirt. The feeling of its hard, crunchy exoskeleton against my skin, very traumatizing. The crunch, even worse. And even more worse is that it bit me. I tore my shirt off like it was on fire, grabbed my slipper, and ended its life. That night, a part of me died. A part of my innocence just got torn out by this little bugger. This one is more of a psychological warfare. My mom and I were at the airport in Singapore, waiting for hours for our flight back to the Philippines, and I was bored out of my mind. Mom told me to read one of the magazines on the rack, so I grabbed one, flipped to a random page, and bam! A double-page full-color high-definition photo of a cockroach. 2 pages long, facing the reader like it was making eye contact with my soul. Every detail was visible: the legs, the hairs, the glistening body. I could see its entire life story in that picture. I closed the magazine instantly, but it was too late. That image had burned itself into my brain like some cursed JPEG from the depths of the internet. And ever since then, I've been the way I am now. Every time I'm near one, I freak out, even if I have insecticide. My heart's racing, my hands shake, and deep down I know this fear will live with me forever. Crawling through my mind, well, like them basically. The cockroach, the unkillable, the unholy spawn of nightmares, and my eternal enemy. I hate you.